What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a Real Housewives of Potomac extra. I saw a few of the ladies. We see Candiace speaking out on some things. I believe she speaks on Porsha again. We got Porsha once again commenting on the whole Monique and Candiace situation. Like I told y'all before, Porsha needs to stay out of that. And we have Gizelle. She's making some comments on the ladies as well. I'm going to play what they have to say, you guys, and I will be in and out with my commentary.
And about a lot of housewives, I think it's fair that if you are a part of this franchise, you are or at one time were a viewer or a fan of the show. They're entertaining. The women are riveting. We are in a league of our own, and I respect and love the club that we are in. And as such, I have opinions, but I am not paid in the name of Jesus to comment on anyone else's melees, sagas, or dramas, okay? I'm gonna stick to the rivers and lakes that I know, and that's in Potomac, and Porsha, she should just do the same. And furthermore, I have no problem with Porsha, defending her friend, defending, whomever she wishes to defend. But when you tell just flat out lies, when you are spreading fairy tales and fallacies, it's time for me to step in. And you would think that someone who once got in trouble for repeating things that she did not know about, she would learn from that and just be quiet. And she's got so many great things going on. Porsha is, stomping in the streets for the movement of Black Lives Matter. And I respect that. I've watched her in awe and respect all season and all these months that she's been out in the streets stomping for us and working for the plight of the Black American, the Black woman, and the Black man in this country. So it's really just sad and pathetic to see her, getting involved in this way, because she's lying. Don't lie.
Really quickly, you guys, I have a couple of thoughts myself on Porsha. I watched Real Housewives of Atlanta last night. It was another boring ass, sorry ass episode. So I may try to do a review. I don't know. But I noticed on, what was it? Maybe one of the last episodes I saw of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Porsha said that her and Dennis were not together. Okay. Then I think I watched last night, she began saying, oh, well, we're not together right now. And, it may change. And Porsha, you need to make your mind up. I'm very sick of you breaking up with this man and then you taking pictures with him at Thanksgiving, at Christmas. Y'all all hugged up, lovey-dovey. It's not like y'all are in the picture like standing, next to the child or nothing like that. I don't like that co-parenting dynamic that she has with Dennis. I feel like it's fake. You either with the man or you are not. And if you are not with someone, you don't need to be taking pictures with them. Like, what the hell is you doing? And I think she thinks that it's cute for PJ to see her parents together, but it's fake though. Cause if y'all are not really together, then what are y'all doing? And don't sit up here and say, oh, it's for the baby's Thanksgiving. It's for the baby's Christmas. I don't like that fake ass shit. When you tell me you're not with somebody, that was the last time I had heard from Porsha. I think she said on Watch What Happens Live with Andy, yep, we're not together right now. We are split up. So, and then I turn around, I see a damn picture and they all on the stairs, all hugged up, with baby PJ and the grandmother. Why you didn't just take separate pictures, Porsha, or just operate like a single woman? It's almost as if you are afraid to do that. You keep trying to put on this show for us, and some of us, we're tired of the show. It's time for the show to be canceled. Okay, either single or your ass is not. All the back and forth, and the baby is, what? She's a baby. She don't really care if y'all together. Once she gets older, you may want to explain to her what happened, but all that back and forth for a child, and I'm not with the fake shit. I'm not. So I'm side-eyeing you for that, Porsha. Because you know Dennis ain't no damn good. You know he can't keep it in his pants, honey. So just leave his ass alone and quit with the whole co-parenting facade and just quit.
Again, say what you need to say. It's your job is to, dust up fodder for TV. Great. Don't lie. Yeah, I've heard many different pieces of commentary from people that say she should have tried to beat up Charisse, she should have tried to beat up Gizelle, Ashley, Robin, because Ashley and Robin had a almost physical altercation-like behavior with Monique. Ashley called the woman a drunk and said that she crashed her car and probably had a miscarriage because she was drinking too much. Gizelle has been Gizelle since day one with Monique, and been her sort of antagonistic bullying ways that Gizelle can exhibit sometimes. And I don't know what Charisse's part in any of this is. Yeah, I've talked to Charisse, and she and I have discussed everything at length, and she says to me that she really didn't have a part in anything that's gone on. Oh, and there's Gigi, who was Monique's friend of 15 years that she dumped. She should also have been in the boxing ring with Monique.
That damn Candiace, you gotta love her. She said she should have been in a boxing ring. I know that's right. Yeah, I think we all collectively can agree that Monique should have, tried to fight these people, but she didn't. She specifically picked you out, Candiace, because she knew you was smaller. You know what I'm saying? And she knew that you wasn't much of a fighter. These are women that hung out together. You tend to know these things about people that you are hanging out with. So I agree with Candiace.
So everyone but me. And it just seems as if she was looking for anyone who she thought she could beat up and get away with it. And she chose me.
Okay. All right, now, does this apology took...
Okay, so now we got Porsha talking about shit that she don't need to be talking about. You need to be over there on Atlanta trying to figure that damn show out, because I don't know what y'all gonna do. Y'all need to pay Nene her money. That's what I know. It's boring as hell. Let me try to... It's sad, though, you guys, because I'm such a fan of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Hopefully they pick up the pace, because I ain't gonna be no damn viewer, okay? I'm sick of it. But come on, Porsha.
Some time to get to this point, of course, like she said, it took however long, whatever. But I feel like it was genuine. I feel like it's really difficult to open up about anything from therapy, especially to someone who you've heard who could probably use it against you.
Porsha, shut your punk ass up. That apology Monique gave at that reunion was trash. It was not genuine. I remember I even watched, I'm thinking it was For It's Rocks. Don't quote me, you guys. But I think it was her. And she was like, yeah, it wasn't really all that genuine. And that's what I kind of like about For It's Rocks. She don't really be on nobody's team. She'll just tell you, her neutral, opinion on things. I admire that about her. I'm not like that, honey. I always take a side. But I could appreciate that from her. And she was like, yeah, that apology, it was trash. She, really didn't mean it. And yeah, she didn't mean it, because one minute, it's your daddy and he was pointing in your face and Candiace pointed in your face. You were embarrassed. I wish she would have just said, I was embarrassed that girl got the best of me when we were going back and forth. I felt threatened and I wanted to whoop her ass because she embarrassed me amongst my peers that I've been trying to impress for years. Just say it like it is, girl. Stop lying.
I feel like that was a good thing. She could have never gotten the apology. And I just think that maybe we shouldn't expect too much from Candiace, because, listen, when you do apologize, you don't get to determine if somebody's going to accept it right away this year or another 365 days. Mm-hmm. But it's been given, and possibly by next season, maybe Candiace will have sat with it a little bit more and can maybe appreciate what Monique is saying. And they can probably move on and get back to where they were.
I do want to say one last thing about it. I was done with this when Monique said this fight didn't have anything to do with you, Candiace. But it had everything to do with Candiace's head being slammed on a table.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like when people do that. Own what you did. That's all. Listen, when a man tells you or says that he would like to beat a woman, this is what he is going to do, I have to take that at face value. There's been no man under the sun to this day that has ever threatened me in any capacity. So yeah, did I feel like I needed security? Yes, and that's why security was there.
So I have a question. When you hired the bodyguard, did you think of like how big Chris was and was like, okay, I got to get the perfect body match? Because they're literally
whatever bodyguard, security guard that Gizelle got, it wasn't a good one, because she was calling for him to go tell Chris to sit down, and that bodyguard, honey, looked scared. You already remember that? She was like, could you get him to sit down? And the bodyguard was just standing there. I was cracking up.
thought that Chris was standing behind you with a mask on, because Karen be talking her stuff in her interviews, okay? She don't give a damn if it's about her husband, if it's about y'all.
Yes, I mean, when I met Karen, she was the quintessential housewife. You know, she had been taken care of by him for 20-some years. To actually think you're going to get money back that you gave your husband 2 minutes ago is insane to me. Like,
y'all saw how Ray was like, shit, you ain't getting no money back, honey. If anything, you owe me. And when you marry, you know, that's what you do. That man that had your back all these years, Karen, you know, it was time for you to have his back. And you did. And, you know, life goes on. So hopefully she learns that.
You ain't never getting that back. The difference is Karen gonna let everybody know what she paid for, and she's gonna be thanked for it. Okay.
All right, you guys, that's all I have to say on that. Y'all chime in below. Let me know how you feel about what everybody had to say on this. Don't forget, you guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out in the next video.